What's good, everybody? Okay, I have a message coming through for you. And I've actually already allowed some cards to come out, and there are so many I didn't want to put them back because I feel this thread of energy coming through, and I'm kind of like, it's still developing, and I'm trusting that the spirit is going to illuminate it as we go. So make sure to hit the bell, add yourself to my email list, and let's get right into it. So the initial thread of energy was you have gone through this transformation where all of a sudden the way that you interact with people in general and the way that you interact with life in general is so different than before. And this is either me saying something that's confirmation to what's already being experienced by you, or it's a prophesying in terms of what's intended for you, and the illumination of the message will light your path, or at least that's the intention of the spirit, so that you can start seeing things in a different light, literally, like being illuminated. And so for those who are on the healing journey, it's like all of a sudden a light flipped on in the room, and all of a sudden you can just see things for what they are. And like, it's aligned you, it's revealed to you, like, you're like, wait a minute, like, I'm the realest in the room here. Wait a minute, I am the realest in the room here. And it's gonna be this, and it either already has been or it's going to be, depending on where you're at in the journey. It's a very transformative journey, because the ones that are in the room with you, it's going to reveal what their intentions are, where their loyalties lie, and also like the authenticity of their I heard the word devotion, the authenticity of their devotion to you. Like, whether they're really like your soul tribe, or whether they're there to stoke your fire, or whether they're there just to use the warmth of your fire. So this awakening comes with all of a sudden being like, wait a minute, I'm the realest in the room. And no more settling for energies that are only there to use you. Like that inner child that has whatever wounding or abandonment or like trauma, and like, by the way, trauma doesn't even have to be something that was actually some real big bad thing. It could be simply like a parent forgetting to pick you up on time, and you internalize that as a child of being like, oh my gosh, I'm unimportant, I'm in danger, I'm unloved, and that can sink into your identity, the way that you associate yourself with people. Okay, so it's like, imagine that, something like that type of experience. And then it translates into, okay, now all my biggest value is just, I don't want to be left ever again. I don't want to be left ever again. And so then you go through life probably magnetizing to people that leave you, because that's like your core soul frequency is like, you're probably going to leave me. I'm afraid of being left. Like, it's the thing that you're meditating on, whether you realize it or not. Does that make sense? It's the signal that you're sending out. Okay, so then we'll find those people that are like takers, and they're like, oh, your thing is fear of being left. Okay, well, I'm looking for somebody to use, and so I am going to like speak to that one little part of your being, and I'm going to I'm going to not leave you, but in exchange for me not leaving you, as I'm going to use you, and I'm going to, springtime shedding. It's like this intention of like, I'm not going to leave you, but I'm also not going to stoke your fire in a way that contributes to the up level of your divine identity or to your well-being. I'm going to do whatever I want, and like, who knows what kind of like side behaviors the person does that contribute chaos into your life, or like dissonance in the frequency of your life, but they're not leaving you. And so you're like, okay, this is great. This is all I ever wanted, right? I didn't want to be left. And now I'm with somebody that doesn't leave me. But yet I have to deal with all of their BS that they're not dealing with. Okay. So I'm hoping that this message is getting conveyed. Because then when this transformation happens and you're like, wait a minute, actually, through the purging work, through the healing work, you're like, that thing that happened has nothing to do with me, my identity, my value, or my worth. Turns out I'm safe here all by myself. Like, I have my divine team spiritually. Louie? No. Don't eat the plants, Louie, please. Please don't eat the plants, okay? Some of them make you sick. Nope, you can't have that one. Okay, they have their own grass that they're supposed to eat. So so it's like, I'm actually, and then peace, like once you experience peace within yourself and you realize that there is nothing more valuable than peace, it's like, I actually don't care whether you leave me or not. Actually, please leave me, because I don't want to deal with the BS that you bring into my life constantly. 3 little birds, singing sweet song, melodies pure and true. My message for you. There's 3 tiny birds, and they have these like beautiful bright red, almost to like an orange red color, like in their necks to their they're like, whatever this is called, their chest, I guess. And they're like lined up on the building over here on the roof. It's so cute. And I've never seen these kinds of birds around. Who are you, 3 little birds? Oh, you can hear them. Can you hear them? They look tropical. Anyway. They're so cute. Oh, there they go. Oh, there's 4. One of them was in the trees. They're so cute. Okay. So then when you figure out what it is and how it is and all of that, to like be so rooted within yourself, you're like, wait a minute, I've healed that little inner wound of fear of being left or whatever. And I realized, like, actually, I'm not going to leave myself. And that's the most important choice of all. And I'm no longer going to abandon myself for this person who creates chaos in my life and, but doesn't leave. It's like, but actually, if you left, it would be better for everybody, because you are bringing your garbage that you're not dealing with in order to, in exchange. Like we've somehow subconsciously made this currency exchange that you don't leave, and that's supposed to like do something for me. But what you bring in my life is freaking chaos and not high vibrational solutions. So like, why are we doing this? Okay. All right. So, oh man, I'm feeling like this is like an announcement kind of message. So hopefully you're already on the other side of this, because you're going to be like, yes, I know what that feels like. Drop it in the comments if you're like, what should we say here? The affirmation, I am whole I am whole all by myself. I am whole all by myself. Something like that. And also another one could be like, I am devoted to myself. Like, I'm devoted to my inner child. I'm not going to leave my inner child. I don't need you. Like, whatever comes after that is addition. It's awesome. It's good. It's healing vibration, like a healed vibrational connection. But like, I am not going to leave my inner child. Okay, so, and if you're somebody that maybe is about to go on this journey, pray first. Okay, so pray first. Let's see what else the message is here. Pray first. Get outside. Get balanced, okay? Speak a wall of fire, protection over your life, and invite your divine team to take you on this journey. And the creativity makes the passageway. So whether you're already outside of this type of moment where you've already figured out you're the realist in the room, remember that your creativity is going to create the passageway into your next season. And it will create the quantum leap that gets you there, where there's luxury and there's peace. And this decision within yourself is going to create an echo in your life that then magnetizes. Like, instead of sending out that signal that's like, I'm abandoned, like I'm attracting people who can see my abandonment wound and then use me for my fire. Or instead of it being like, Now it's going to be like, I am whole. I'm attracting people that see me in my wholeness and reside with me in their wholeness, and we all get to be whole together. And the fullness, what I'm seeing with this rainbow card is actually has everything to do with the spectrum of colors in terms of the light. And so something about how like the fullness of the healing that you've done allows the light to flow through you, and it creates this full spectrum of colors in your life, and it really, you get to live in living color. And the Wheel of Fortune is activated in this new space because no longer are you attached to this parasitic energy, this like blood-sucking vampire type energy that is there using you, but they're like, but I'm not leaving you. See, look how I'm not leaving you. But they're using you and using you for your life force while not tending to their own wounds and their own inner issues, okay? And it will allow you to change gears in a way that magnetizes to things that you always knew you were capable of, like and embody and occupy levels of divine identity that you always knew that you were capable of, okay? And in the beginning was the word. And so maybe you need to start scripting this. Like, I am so relieved now that this just worked out for me, and that life, one of the things that I love to say, when I was figuring this journey out and I didn't know who was who yet, and I was just so used to being around all of those kinds of people and those energies because I was born into some of those energies, so they were very familiar to me. So what I would do, instead of trying to figure it out in terms of who's who, I would just be like, I just love how life always brings to me people that are really great for my life, and life always works it out so that any energies that are not here for my highest good, they just fall away. Like, life just removes them. My cats are getting the zoomies. And then my life was flooded with goodness and like protection, and it really did just happen like that. Like, the energies that were not in alignment, it just, life has this wonderful way of doing that. And then when you get into that level of alignment, your divine counterpart shows up, okay? And here we are in Earth School. Welcome, we're here. What do we want to talk about with the Earth? Oh, I'm hearing like, making sure to do grounding. Like, some of you may have a grounding sheet, and now it's starting to become like spring here in our northern hemisphere, so get outside more, get the sunshine on your skin, put your feet in the grass, touch a tree, so that you can shift into this next level of identity. Remember that faith is substance, so you want to be believing that this is possible for you, and know that you're protected, and also move in wisdom, of course, so that you can access these new dimensions. And remember that your consciousness affects the behavior of subatomic particles. So kind of like I was saying, that like that mindset that you're sending out is actually helping to set the tone of the path. Increase is your portion. So it's like, if you feel like you're with somebody that is constantly draining you, like, be self-aware, like, is it you? And allow yourself to grow and heal and evolve, but then also realize when it's the leeching energies that need to be removed, and have boundaries. New home might be happening for some of you. Particles move backwards as well as forwards in time and appear in all possible places at once, okay? So that should actually give us illumination and hope, because knowing that like there's always particles ready for you, ready to align you with whatever the timeline is that you're consciously aligning with energetically, okay? So surrender to the good path. Set out your seeds, water them, and then surrender and allow life to grow them. Remember to dance. Yes, remember to dance and say yes. Say yes. I love that this is the only one that came out in this bright green color. So say yes to to the divine mission that your divine identity wants for you. Get in alignment with your soul. Look at this beautiful, see, there's the journal here. There's a mirror too. It's almost like a mirror, but it's a mirror into the scene. So visualize what your dream life would include. Write it down as if it's already happened or it's happening now. And I'm so grateful now that this is happening. Nourish it by meditating on it regularly. Also nourish your body with good food. And then cute. I love that scene. And then also, so then set up proper barriers to protect the vision. Set up proper barriers to protect your time and your energetic field and the vision that you're creating. Okay, and then last we're going to end with a little Zen message. The end is grace, ease, healing, not saving, singing the proof of the power within. I'm going to say it again. The end is grace, ease, healing, not saving, singing the proof of the power within. So your divine team has your back. Speak a wall of fire around you and your family. Speak a hedge of protection. And know that you are the realest in the room, and we are no longer settling for energies that are only there to use you. Okay? Be blessed, be well, be free. Drop where you're from in the comments below, and remember that you are now loyal to your inner child more than anybody else, and that is going to set you up in the passageway, wow, to align and connect with people who are also there for your highest good. Be blessed, be well, be free. Catch you on the next one. And today's reading is for Leah. I think it's Leah, maybe Leah, but I think it's Leah from France. I apologize, I don't speak French, so I don't know how to pronounce your name. Hoping I got it right. But anyway, so glad you're here. I love our international collective. And woo, I'm getting so many chills already, I haven't even gotten started, but hi Leah. Okay, here's your message. Wow, okay. So the first card is written upon your heart. And the song all of a sudden that just came to me was, come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy praise. Never ceasing, some melodious praise. Oh my gosh. And there's that line in that song that says something about bind my wandering heart to thee. Oh, it moves me. That song moves me. Okay, so written upon your heart. Like the truth, the light, the love, the righteousness, the alignment is written upon the tablets of your heart. Like you're so in tune. You and maybe you're not. Maybe I'm prophesying. Maybe you're like, I don't feel like that's true for me. But I'm prophesying to your path in case if this doesn't resonate as true now, this is what is true for you. Is that frequency of the divine is like written upon your heart. And that's just another way of saying like it's who you are, right? You have attuned to that frequency in such a way that it's who you are. Oh my gosh, and the energy, I have to try and explain how this feels. This feels like an adoration energy from the divine. Like such a adoration, like adoring you. And majesty, supreme authority or power, dignity and grandeur. So the majesty, yeah, maybe that's part of it too, is like this majestic adoration and I'm seeing the color like purple. I'm seeing more like lavender, this like lavender auric field around you with this majestic, I guess that's kind of like royalty, but it's not that royal deep purple. It's this lavender, this beautiful lavender, kind of like the lilacs that are blooming, at least here where we are. And your path is clear now. So maybe you've been doing a ton of inner work and purging work, and I'm so proud of you. And I know that the divine is so proud of you too. And they have this warmth, this warm adoration for you, like this warm love and adoration for you. And it's coming through so strongly. So here is your message. Allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow the goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. Wow. Okay. Let me know if you got your message, Leah, and I will catch you on the next one. Be blessed, be well, be free, and make sure to subscribe below. Add yourself to the email list if you haven't already, and I will see you soon. Thanks for being here. Just a reminder to subscribe to Seed, Soil, Water, Spa, the co-channel. And if you liked this video, then here is another video you might like.